Okay, we're doing the intro again because we fucked up the first time. Ethan's never played Dark Souls.
And Adam has a lot.
I have played a lot of Dark Souls, so I'll be giving you advice. So yeah, don't get too worried about picking your class because it's not going to matter too much later. You can level up whatever you want. So
Oh, right.
it's just a matter of your preference for starting equipment. I started as a thief, but I ended up thieves are dexterity characters, but I ended up playing a strength character in the end because I just like that better.
Alright, I'll go with a thief too.
Okay. Oh, you want to pick your name at the very, very top? Yeah. Enter your character name. What would you like your character?
I'm just gonna be Ethan.
All right. Your gift. Oh. Okay, so they give you a little bonus item at the start. I would say go with the master key. Yeah. Plus, it's the initial equipment for the key, for the thief anyway. Physique. That's totally up to you. The phases are horrible in this game. In case you haven't noticed already,
They are.
They're absolutely terrible. Alright, so
Is
I
that everything?
think you can hit accept. Okay.
This is your fate.
How many games have you played where you start locked up in prison?
Not many, if any.
Hello.
That guy seems to be in pretty bad shape.
He gave you a gift.
Yay.
So this is where you actually start playing.
Awesome. Pillage corpse.
Pillage that corpse. You get the key to your cell immediately.
Oh yeah, breaking out of prison.
You want to read those messages on the floor. So right stick, camera controls. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right bumper is attack. Right trigger is strong attack.
So that's...
Yeah,
I see.
the clicky one is your light attack. The trigger
Yeah,
is this
yeah.
one.
Left stick.
And hold B is dash. Yeah. See, it uses up your little stamina bar. Attacking, running, dodging, anything physical.
Which is the stamina, the green or the red?
the green.
Okay, cool.
It comes back after a little while. Yeah, pushing in the right stick, yeah, locks on to targets. That's one of the first things you want to do when fighting enemies is always lock onto them.
Yeah.
Just so you know where they are at all times and you don't, like, lose track of them.
Oh, hey, a ladder.
Up the ladder you go. Busting out of prison.
That was easy.
They can't keep you in. So yeah, bonfires are your home bases.
Cool.
So if you rest at the bonfire, it fills your HP back up. And it also respawns all enemies. Go see what's through that big sick door. Now you get to see your tremendous girthy strength. Oh, look at how hard you're working to open those doors.
That Facebook notification.
Say hi to your first enemy.
Oh god. Running.
Now, if you notice, you're doing 2 damage to him. Yay, Ethan's first death.
Oh, yeah.
It will not be the last.
I am sure.
Okay. So,
Tell me how to fight him.
if you noticed the message you may or may not have seen on the floor in
Yeah.
there, it said get away, implying that now is not the best time to fight him.
I see.
So, there is a door in this room, or a hallway in this room, that you can use to leave this room. And go... continue on. Yes, tapping B does your little dodge roll. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, now you're safe. For now. Check it out. Another bonfire. This is the only part in the game where they will ever be generous with bonfires.
Gotcha.
Just so you know. So yeah, keep exploring the dank, spooky caves.
Get your shield.
Get your shield. It's not in this room.
That's what I figured. I just see if there's any other way to go.
That's why you need to get your shield. So the shield is that way, the way that you were being shot. So you just gotta try your best to avoid
Dodge roll.
Yeah, dodge roll right before the arrow. Yeah, there you go. There's... Whoa, hold on. Go back, go back. Those blue glowy things are items. Yeah, so pillage that corpse. Now you got your shield. So go into that little room to your left. Read that message. So, hit start. Opens your little menu. Yeah. So, you want to scroll over to change equipment. And go down to one of these 2 shield slots. Hit A. And pop your shield.
Oh, yeah.
Now, mash B. There you go. Okay. So, to use your shield, left bumper. Hold that down, and it'll block attacks and arrows. But it will also use up stamina. Also, bow guy got scared of you and left.
Awesome.
Bandit's knife. And that's your main weapon. So, you want to get rid of the shitty broken-ass sword you have now. Yeah, hit A on that. Yeah, now exchange it with the bandit's knife. Now, you have all of your basic equipment. This is what you will do
Excellent.
the beginning of the game with. Oh, you want to exit out of the menu so you can actually attack and stuff. There you go. Yeah. Now you're doing 21 damage instead of 2 damage. There you go. So, if you'll notice in the bottom right corner, you have a little number that says 20. That is the amount of souls you have, which is like the currency of this game. You can totally
Cool.
go through that, by the way. So, traversing the white light either means you are entering a new area or you are entering a boss fight. In this case, you are entering a new area.
Okay, good.
So yeah, those are your evasive maneuvers.
Oh, I want to flip over the edge.
You cannot. Hey, who's that? Who's that in there? I bet there's another way to get to it. Doesn't that kind of look like the knight that dropped you off that body with that conveniently placed key?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. That wall looks mighty breakable. But you're not strong enough to break it. All you have is a piddly bandit's knife. So, what I say to you is...
Find a weapon.
Not necessarily. Just explore. So now you have opened up a shortcut to the very first bonfire you lit. So you can go ahead and rest there if you want to. So you respawn right there if you die. And later on you'll unlock more functions that you can do at the bonfire, like attuning magic or storing items or other stuff.
Let's go upstairs.
Yes, indeed, go upstairs. Uh-oh.
I looked down to cough for 1
You
second.
got tricked by a tricky trap. And there's the kind gentleman that
Oh,
threw
God.
that giant ball at
Oh,
you.
God.
Also, fall damage is a thing in this game.
Yeah, that was not my intent.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. So, that kind man that dropped the big ball, guess what? He opened that way for you.
Excellent.
Yeah, so now you can get in there and talk to that weak knight. He's just sitting there.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
You gonna hear him out?
Yes.
Regrettably,
Okay.
I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family.
So basically he sucks at his job and he failed. So he's gonna pass it on to you because you're a random stranger.
Cool.
Making pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringest the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh.
So yeah, he's on the verge of
death.
death.
Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
So these are perhaps your most important things in the game. Those are your health items.
Excellent.
And they look kind of like Sunny D.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now. And thank you.
So,
What happens if I don't hear him out?
I think then you have to kill him. And then you just get the Estus flask and the key he gave you anyway. Oh, so yeah. You have 5 Estus flasks now. If you drink them all, you can replenish. You can get your 5 back again by resting at a bonfire. So yeah, that's the key that he gave you. And now you can move on. Oh yeah, there's two-handing stuff in this game, but I wouldn't recommend it for your little baby knife. So, left stick. Oh yeah. So, these are the more complicated moves. Flicking your movement stick forward and attacking at the same time. Yeah, so that's a kick that breaks through shields, and that is a long-distance lunging attack. So,
Yeah. Oh, hey there.
spooky man. Whoa! You may want to heal. There you go. Yeah, so hit X. There you go. I got you. Back. Now you can go deal with the annoying arrow man. Yeah. So there you go.
Do the arrows ever leave my body?
Eventually.
Excellent.
Yeah. So yeah, you can parry attacks if your timing is good. So, to parry attacks, you have to hit left trigger right before their weapon hits you. But mashing attack is just a viable strategy.
Excellent.
So, you do not have the key for that part of the prison yet. So what you got to do now is go through that
traverse
fog.
the white light.
Yes. And you're gonna love what's on the other side of that white light. Hey, look! So fall. And now, fight the big bad. You want to get away and heal. There you go. He's not very fast, so if you just hide in the corner for a little while. There you go. And now you can continue waiting. Woo. Oh.
I died.
You did indeed die. But you had 280 souls. So, where you died, and you can just go ahead back through that door again and fight him.
Oh, yeah.
The big main door. Because the whole reason we did the trip around was to get your items and stuff. Oh, it's locked. Okay, so you do have to go back the same way. Oh, sorry. Cables. Is that the way? No,
No.
it's the,
Where?
We're both
You're
sick.
Yeah.
Both sick and we're doing this video. It's great. So yeah, up the stairs, and up the stairs again. So yeah, when you die, you lose
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Whoa. I have no idea where... Oh, okay. So yeah, he followed you. So when you die, you lose all your souls, but you have one chance to pick them up. You will notice a green glowing light right by where you died that has all of your souls. Uh-oh. Now would be a good time for it. Whoa. Okay, so it's time for round 2 with the big fat fatty. You got him, like, down to 2/3 of his health last time, so... Oh, and here's a tip. If you attack while falling on his head, you will do a plunge attack. So, do that. Oh.
Unless he jumps out.
Unless he jumps. I would not advise mashing dodge, because that totally eats up all of your stamina. So, only dodge at the last minute before he attacks. Oof. Health item.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, he's super slow. So. But he's also really powerful. Oh. Fun times. Fun times. Hey, you dodged under his attack that time. So.
Where can I see his... is that his health on the bottom?
Yeah, that's his big giant health bar.
I can't
Also,
see.
your camera is inside his asshole right now.
I can't see.
Alright. He's gonna take a swing.
That's not what I want to do.
Oof. He's almost dead.
But I'm almost dead. And I'm dead.
Oh. You're getting close. So.
Plunge attack will hopefully
Plunge attack.
work
Yes,
next
plunge
time.
attack I believe will take away a quarter of his health instantly. Because you land right on his head and stick your dagger in his eye or something. So, a good thing about your dagger, which we'll learn about weapon types later on, is your dagger does bleed damage. Which, what that is, it's an invisible bar that enemies have, where if you hit them a lot of times in rapid succession, that builds up their bleed bar, and if it fills the bleed bar, then it instantly takes away a percentage of their health. I think it's a little less for bosses, but for regular enemies, I think it's 30%. For bosses, it may be something like 10, 15%. But that's still really good. So, dispose of the bow guy. Alright, so chug your drink, and hop on the big bad's eyeball. Fall. Plunge attack. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that was about 1/3 of his health. This will make the boss fight much easier. See, he's already past half health. And you're doing fine. You still got plenty of health items left. So yeah, wail on him. Wail on his junk. Now,
I
yeah.
can't see where I am. That's
Oh!
He had me pinned against the wall.
This close, this close. You'll get him next time. So yeah. Bosses in this game are very, very difficult.
I can tell.
Alright, so here's a bit of advice. After the plunge attack, in order to conserve stamina, I would use light attacks instead of heavy attacks because they're better at building up bleed damage, and yeah, they use less of your stamina. So. Whoa. It's okay, you're a tough guy. You can handle a few hits. Close to dodging. Health item.
Yep.
Roll through those pots to break them, by the way. Yeah, there you go. Now you're getting it. You can also lock onto bosses, by the way. Oh, he's almost dead. Like 2 more hits will do it. Yeah, roll away, heal. Now's not the time to get greedy. Oh, you can see the particles of things he's smashing. So wail on him. Oh god, 1 more hit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hit him. Yeah, there you go. So, the Asylum Demon is now dead. And you have the Big Pilgrim's Key.
Excellent.
You have achieved victory. And so you see that green glowy thing?
That's the stuff I dropped, right?
It is indeed. So you want to get that. So now you have a humanity. And humanity is an interesting aspect of this game. Where... Oh, hit A, by the way. Humanity... Like, if you look at your face right now... I don't know if you can see it exactly. It's under a hood. But anyway... If you look at your face, it kind of looks like beef jerky right now because you're a zombie hollow.
Yeah.
So, humanity is partially, in part of his form, is a usable item. That's what this number on the top left screen is for.
Okay.
So if you use that item, it adds to your humanity. So at bonfires, if you have any number other than 0 in your humanity number, you can use it as a bonfire and become human. And becoming human has a bunch of benefits, including being able to summon other players for help with boss fights, but it also has downsides. You can be invaded by other players.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's give and take.
Yeah.
So, you are now done with the tutorial of the game. Also, Big Bird.
Yep.
So, because you killed Big Boss, you got a lot of souls for it. You now have 2,160 souls.
That is a lot.
For use in upgrading weapons and leveling up. So, if you rest at the bonfire, you notice that you now have the ability to level up. So that is something we should do right now. So, yeah, there's a lot of numbers here. So, this is where you want to start deciding what sort of character you want your dude to be. If thieves are Dex characters, and Dex characters use weapons like katanas and curved swords. They have lots of fast, quick attacks.
Yeah.
As opposed to like leveling up strength, for example, which enables you to use like big ass clubs that do huge damage but are really, really slow and make you very heavy, which makes your roll really shitty.
Yeah.
So
what would you recommend leveling up first?
To be honest, if you're undecided whether you want to be a strength or a dexterity character, I would level up either vitality or endurance, because vitality gives you health and endurance gives you more stamina.
Why not both?
Both is good. Both is good. If you're in doubt about what to level up, vitality and endurance are always good things to level up. So scroll down or hit B. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
What does kindling do?
Kindling gives you more Estus flasks at the bonfire. So now this is the Firelink Shrine bonfire. It gives you a little bonus, which gives you 10 Estus flasks as opposed to the normal 5. Kindling a fire costs 1 humanity, and it gives you 5 more Estus flasks to use if you rest at that bonfire. So, yeah, now you can...
What is reverse hollowing?
Oh, reverse hollowing means you use up a humanity and become human.
Gotcha.
So we don't need to do that quite yet.
A light.
A light. Lights are always good. Lights mean items. And you got 3 free humanities.
Oh, yeah.
You can talk to that nice chap over there.
Can I kill him?
You can kill him.
Well,
Nah.
what do we have here?
But the NPCs in this game are pretty tough, so...
Arrival.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Fate of the undead,
And-
right?
One of the things you can do this in this game, like if you're testing your weapons or whatever, a lot of people accidentally swing and hit this guy.
Yeah.
And if you don't kill him, every time you sit at this bonfire, he attacks you.
Well, since you're here,
Yeah.
So you either have to go all the way to this other area of the map where there's this guy that sells pardons, so he'll stop attacking you, or you just have to kill him and potentially lose a quest.
Yeah.
below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
So your current quest is to ring the 2 bells of awakening.
Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it?
You can totally leave him. I mean, he doesn't really tell you anything important. He's just a shitty, mean, depressed guy. So yeah, if you explore this area, there's a few items around. One of which is right there. Firebomb. Firebombs are good projectile.
Fun.
Good projectile weapons. Some enemies are weak to fire damage. Like those half-naked guys you were fighting with the half-broken swords, the pink guys. Those guys are weak to fire damage. But I wouldn't waste a firebomb on them. So, I'll give you a little tip. The way that you're meant to go, turn around, is to the right. Yes, past that tree and up those stairs. Playing this game for the first time without a guide, well, it freezes. Well, because one of the mods I have are high-res textures, sometimes it lags a little loading new areas because it has to load in all the new textures. So yeah, these guys are a little upgraded. They take a little less damage, they do a little more damage, and there's a guy up there throwing firebombs at you just for fun. So, you're safe for now. You can heal if you want. Dude's up there still chucking firebombs at you. Whoop!
Oh no!
Whoopsie. Surprise! You fell into the lap of an enemy. Okay. So there you go. Soul of a Lost Undead. Oh! I landed a firebomb
Nice.
on your head. Just totally beamed you with it. Yes. Also, I should tell you something. Holding up your shield makes your stamina recovery very, very slow. So if you need stamina, drop the shield. So yeah, grab your goodies and run away from the scary fireman. Alright. Will he fall off this time? No, he will not. Will he get a firebomb? Oh, no. Looks like he might do it. Yes, he did it. There's one more enemy, just for your pleasure. There you go. He's taken care of. Up the stairs you go. There's an item right at the end of the bridge. I forget what it is. It might be a Ring of Sacrifice. No, it's a Soul of the Lost Undead. Ring of Sacrifice is underneath the bridge. You'll get that later.
Oh god.
Yeah. Enemy. Ooh. Yeah, I'd heal before challenging that guy. I can't believe he has the audacity to throw a firebomb at you when you're right in his face. Oh, surprise. So you're just wailing through his shield. I don't remember if there's anything in here. There may be an item or not. You can destroy things by rolling into them. Yay, massive destruction. So yeah, I don't believe there's anything in here besides that one enemy.
Darn.
So there's one thing I want you to see before we quit, and it's through that fog door. Oh, and there is an item in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Soul of a Lost Undead.
So what do they do again?
Oh, right. So, souls, in addition to being currency for killing enemies, are also, oh yeah, these, not all messages, well, actually most messages in the game are dropped by other players. There's an item you can get to drop the messages, but we won't use that. So anyway, consumable souls will give you a set amount of souls every time. Like, if you're just short of getting a level, then you can pop a soul and it gives you a little more. So yeah, it's just if you're a little short on souls. So, go up those stairs, and you'll see the thing I wanted you to see.
Dragon.
Say hello to this dragon, who is an optional mini-boss later. Oh yeah, you're very close to a bonfire, so when you get to the bonfire, we'll cut this recording. So you don't have to read every message. Some of them are helpful, most of them aren't. Oh dear.
That's a good endpoint. I don't want to fight through all of them again.
That is a good endpoint. Alright. So,
Oh god.
yeah, that's Dark Souls. How many times did you die this recording?
A lot. Like 5, probably,
5.
at least.
That's not as bad as I thought you'd do. You actually, I thought it would take you many, many more tries to beat the first boss, but you did it.
Oh yeah.
Feel proud. It's only going to get harder from here.
I am sure.